Welcome to another video on showing on the ViVa practice questions. Today we will be solving question 6. Question 6 is focusing on ratios and simplifying them and solving sums. Okay, so the first part of the question 6 will be this. Simplify each ratio A and B and B and C. So A is to B is 1 is to half, and B is to C is 0.105 is to 0.350. As we know that in ratio we don't express a ratio in fraction form or decimal form. So in order for a ratio to be considered simplified, it must be a whole number and it should not be able to divide itself anymore. I mean, both of them should not be able to divide the same number, which is they couldn't have the same factor. So now A is to B is 1 is to half. 1 is to half, we know that half is 0.5. So this equals to 1, 0.5. So now 0.5, make it whole number, the nearest whole number will be 1. So in order for 0.5 to 1, we times 2. So 0.5 times 2, we get 1. Both the numbers in the ratio, if they divide times or whatsoever we do to them, we must do to the same to the other number, equality. So 1 times 2, we get 2. So this should be this and this should be 1. So A is to B equals 2 is to 1. Alright, now for B is to C. Clearly that they are in decimal form and this reached to the thousands place and this hundreds place. So we times 1000 to them. So for 105 we times 1000, so 10, 100, 1000. The decimal jumps to here. So B is to C will be, for B we have times, so it's 105. And for the C we times back the same, 1, 2, 3. So it's to 350. There we go. But it's not simplified, they still have the same factors. So 105, 350, this can be divided by 5. So 105 divided by 5 equals, we get 21. And 350 divided by 5, we get 70. We can simplify this further by dividing them by 7. So 21 divided by 7 will be 3, and 70 divided by 7 will be 10. So now B is to C is 3 is to 10. Okay, so we have simply done the first part of the question. Okay, so now we know what is B is to C and A is to B after they are simplified. So let's move on to part B. Okay, so what is A is to B is to C? Now we know that 2 is to 1 is A is to B and 3 is to 10 is B is to C. Alright, so as we know, B, they are of the same value, but however their numbers on the other side is different. We knew that B is the same, so let's take it this way. We have a pizza, maybe half of it is eaten, so it will be 1/2. Another pizza with the same size, identical, this guy ate 3/6. The pizza is the same size, but the denominator, which is the portions of the pizza being divided, is different, but their size is the same. So simply we just make the denominators the same. In this case will be the 1 and the 3 the same. So for 1 to get into 3, we times 3. If we times 3 do this, we times 3 do that. So 1 times 3 equals 3. 2 times 3 equals 6. So now we know that A is to B equals 6 is to 3. Alright, so now we have A is to B and is to C. Now for A and B, it's 6, 3. And B is to C is 3, 10. Now they have matched 3 and 3. So we move this up 10. So the ratio is 6 is to 3 is to 10. So answer equals 6, 3, 10. Alright, we have completed the second part. Alright, now we have come to part C, the last part of the video. So previously in part B, we know that A is to B is to C is 6 is to 3 is to 10. Okay, now let's move on to part C. The problem of part C would be that these 3 people, Alan, Bob and Katie, would share $500 in the ratio of A is to B is to C. So Alan will get A, Bob will get B, and Katie will get C. Please understand that it isn't me that direct what they get, as the law of ratio goes like systematically. So first will be Alan, and Alan will get the first one. Alright, so Alan will get A, Bob will get B, Katie will get C. Please do not mix up that these letters are the initials of their names. This A, B, and C comes from the ratio. So A stands for 6, B 3, C 10. So Katie the richest, Bob does not receive that much, and Alan is in the middle. For this part C, we would want to find out how much Alan got. How much? So in total, 6 plus 3 plus 10 will be 19 units. So we know clearly that total is $500. So 19 units, $500, and in order to find out 6 units, we would want to find out how much does 1 unit contain. So we times it to 6, we get 6 units, and we know how much does 6 units contain. Alright, so let's go to the calculator. Now we would want to find how much does one unit cost, or rather contain, and times it 6. So we would want to have 500 divided by 19 times 6. So divided by 19, you get the value of 1 unit, and times it 6, you get the value of how much 6 units contain. Alright, now calculator, we type in 500 divided by 19 times 6. Okay, so the answer is 157.8947.368 and on and on. So the question has stated that please round off the answer to the nearest 2 decimal places. So we would take these 2 decimal places, 8, 9. So the answer will be 157.89 and not round up to 90, because if the following number is 4 or less, we would round down. 5 or above, we would round up. So answer is 157.89. So this Alan gets 157.89. Yep, so that's it. Alan gets this amount of money. Okay, so we have basically complete this question 6. You might been wondering why do we need to make this video. Well, basically I just want you to understand the maths concepts. Yeah, I gotta make you understand. Yeah, get it? Okay, have a nice day.